in Jenin is a story of three siblings, principally. The youngest was born in a refugee camp. Her name is Amal, and she's the one who narrates the story. She's the protagonist and the primary character. The middle sibling, Ismail, was separated from the family as a young child, and he was raised an Israeli Jew. And the oldest brother, Yusuf, grows up also in the refugee camp, and during the 1967 war, he comes face to face with his brother, his younger brother, Ismail, on opposite sides of the war. The story is of that family through 4 generations. It spans 60 years and 4 generations and 5 countries. I was trained as a biologist and never really imagined that I would end up becoming a writer of fiction especially. But in 2002 I traveled to the refugee camp of Jenin when I heard that a massacre was taking place, and I don't know what compelled me to do that. I just felt that I needed to be there. I was working at a drug company at the time in the United States as a researcher, and I took the vacation that I had, and I went there. I didn't know where I was going to go or what I was going to do exactly, but I just wanted to see what was happening for myself. I did. That's exactly what I did. I went to Jenin, and what I found there really changed my life in so many ways. I'd never encountered such inhumanity up close, and nor did I ever witness the kind of love that people showed to each other in Jenin. It was very humbling to see the way that the people of Jenin came together after having lost nearly everything they had, from home and belongings to sons and daughters and husbands and grandfathers. The stories that I heard from Jenin stayed with me when I went back to the U.S. And shortly after I came back to the U.S., actually, I was laid off from my job, and the day after I started writing this novel. I didn't really know much about the story, except that there would be 2 brothers, and that it would be predominantly in Jenin. And it ended up that I fell in love with the characters as they were being written, and they sort of took a life of their own and began to tell their own story at some point in the writing process. And I can say that after 4 years, every page in that book has a piece of me, a piece of my heart, and I hope you'll read it.